Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Hi guys. How are you guys doing? My name is Jaleesa Windrich. I am an occupational therapist, and I actually been in the business for a little over 6 months now. And I will definitely be your host for this evening. But of course, it's not about me today. I will definitely want to bring up the first speaker of the hour. Her name is Celia Wilson. And so she's actually going to go over some products and just a little background basis of Pase. Paces is just basically product and system education. And it's just pretty much a rough hour or so of, actually getting to know the business much more in depth, and just learning different things, learning new things about different products and, just Amway in general. So yes, just help me welcome Celia Wilson for the first
Hi, pleasant good day, everybody. My name is Celia Wilson. Thank you so much for that intro, Jaleesa. I'm proudly sponsored in the business by Kenneth Drayton and Andre Gonzalez, right out of the Hampton, Georgia area. Good. They are then sponsored personally by Kamta and Nadia Prasad, and then up to our Diamond Sanjeev and Shauna Sahai. If you take your time, I'm not going to go through the whole LOS today. But yeah, really excited today to do product. Usually they have some super big ballers that do product and make little people like me feel awkward to do it right after them. So I'm talking about ballers like Nadia and Jonathan before me did this particular line called GNH. GNH is one of the lines, relatively new lines that has come out that specifically takes care of your body. This is when we tell people or end users that we make money by taking a shower or putting on lotion. This is exactly what we're talking about. This particular line replaced body series. I actually have one body series deodorant over there as a old, yeah, you can hand it to me just for kicks. So if any of you guys might going out there on the business hunt, on the grind, and you run into customers who ask you for body series like this, and this was deodorant, let them know that Amway has done a fantastic job enhancing it and doing a really big job to make it even much better. So they brought out the GNH line. The GNH line used to be just like one product, GNH, which was our complexion bar, but they've done such a great job in making it a 3-tier product system. And I'm going to quickly go through each one of them. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go through a lot of the PVBV ratios, not the PVBV with the item numbers and stuff. You guys can do it on your own. All right. So GNH, I actually have it right here. I don't know if somebody can help me with the camera thing. We can. Oh lordy. Yeah, just look at the product and this on the table. So this is the new product line. Many of us bought the kit from the get-go, and I'll come back to the kit and let you know what's in it. But if you want a really good introduction to what GNH is all about, it's a really good way to start to kind of see what the products have in it. So the first category that GNH is broken up into is the Protect line. In the Protect line, we have the deodorant right here. Right, and this protects you up to 48 hours, man. Guys, save my life, guys.
I have some.
I'm gonna come back to the deodorant. You have some too? My word, I'm telling you, I'm gonna come back to these. But I'm just gonna separate them, and I'm gonna talk about them specifically later. My phone is not part of the GNH line, so let's just move that out of the way. So is the speakers. Right, and then you have the body soap, right? This is our bars here of soap, and then the other thing that is in the Protect line is the concentrate. Oh, it's in man reaching for the hand soap. Thank you so much in the bathroom. Then there's the concentrated hand soap. This, guys, is so concentrated, man. So concentrated. Very, very small and really does the job extremely well. Okay. So this right here composes of the Protect line. Okay. And you can kind of figure out why they say it. Every single product here is sulfate free. If you know about some customers that are very sensitive to sulfates and against that in any of their products, definitely let them know it doesn't. So let me go specifically talking about the deodorant. Now the deodorant is a roll-on deodorant. I know a lot of the guys here kind of didn't like the idea of a roll-on because they were concerned that it was going to make their armpits wet, and men don't like that, I would imagine, stuff like that. But the good news is when the guys tried it, they noticed that it dries so quickly. So you don't even realize you applied a roll-on onto your armpits. So that's a good thing to kind of let your customers know. It is both a deodorant and an antiperspirant. So it's able to really keep you clean and smell nice and control odor. It's 100 mLs and it's 48 hours of protection, fellas and feltresses. Man, let me tell you about these 48 hours. So for the past week, my office at work has not had air conditioning. Right? Yeah, that's a test of body odor right there, right? Has not had air conditioning. And because of this deodorant, I wasn't smelling to evacuate the building. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So this is really strong product, and you don't even realize it's working that good. Another challenge with a lot of other antiperspirants is that it leaves a color on your it leaves like color on your, what's that thing called, your armpit or in your clothes when you try it on, right? And it causes discoloration of clothes. The good news is this doesn't, right? It protects from wetness and of course for you, skin irritation and the discoloration of your skin and your clothes. So definitely, if you haven't tried it before, definitely pick it up. Now it uses botanical blends to help against odor. So it's all back to the same naturalness to fight what your body is emanating or giving off. Right? The wholesale price or the wholesale price IBO cost is $7 and the retail is $8.25 with 2.14 PV, 686 BV. Again, not a lot there, but you're making money putting on deodorant. So, I mean, come on, making money putting on deodorant. I think that's kind of answers itself there. The next thing I want to move to is the bar soap. So it comes in this box. So many people, when they look at the pricing on the website, they're like, oh gosh. So this bar soap box is $20.95 IBO cost, $24.70 retail. My customers sometimes go to the site and they try to pick it up and be like, oh gosh, $20 for soap? No way. Or $24 for soap. I have to calm them down and say, guys, it's 6 bars you're getting there. And the bars are huge as crap. 150 grams. 50 grams of soap in each bar. And it still has that cut in it to help with the soap saver. Where if you're bathing and you know the soap get real small and get lost all over you, you can put that little piece of soap right here and continue to bathe so that nothing is lost. So it's a really huge bar, very concentrated, and it lasts you a very, very long time, sulfate free again. So let your customers know that it's bang for your buck. So make sure and check the cost per use as opposed to just going crazy, right? Because if you put this next to Irish Spring or any other brand, it just makes that other soap start to cry. And you want to know why is it crying? It's because it's next to quality. I'm joking. Don't tell Irish Spring that, but it's true. Okay. Okay. Right? And it's non-drying, right? And it also cleanses with nice light deodorizing thing. So if you're kind of the person who don't like to smell super sweet, then this is the right soap for you, okay? Then moving along to, of course, the dispenser. The same idea is very, very gentle on your hands. And what I like about it, it's tough on food odor. So I don't know if you're like me, I like curry so much, but curry has a tendency of making your whole house and you smell like curry when you're done. What I like about this is that when you wash your hands with it, when you smell, you get rid of that heavy, dense food odor. So definitely try it. And it's very, very concentrated. It lasts such a long time. And what I like about our pumps, it is designed just for our brand of soap. So when you push, it doesn't give off a lot of soap anyway, because it understands the concentrated nature of what you're putting in. So just be aware of that. So you don't want to use any other brand of pump, even with your product, because then you might be wasting soap. Okay, there's also a concentrated refill for this that also is it's in a pouch format. So this right here, filled up, if you were to buy it off of the website, is about $7.20 for the IBO and $8.50 retail. Okay, and then the refill, the concentrated refill, is a huge pouch. Will probably last you about a year and change, maybe based on usage, of course. It's about $26.95 IBO cost, $31.80 retail price. Okay, and it's non-drying, so you don't have to worry about it like lasting and killing up. Yes, yeah, having a lot of residue. So I kind of went over the and I can pass around the bars then, you know. You guys can sniff and But not the deodorant, right? I kind of use that currently. So I don't want y'all to, right. Yeah, okay. So you guys can pass it around. Many of you guys are familiar with it already. These guys already use it a lot here. Okay, so now moving on to the next component of the G&H line, which is called the Refresh Plus. So when G&H first came out, and I'm just going to look at the products a little bit here. When the G&H first came out, I was like, what the heck is the difference between both of these? They look the same: body wash, body gel, body lotion, body milk. What the heck is the difference? What I have learned while using it and researching it is that this is very light on your body. However you're using it, it's very, very light. So it is not, it is meant just, and this one I'm looking at here is the Refresh line, right? The Refresh here is super light on you. So like the body milk, like if you're probably indoors and you try it and buy it and try it for yourself based on your personal use. But for me, because sometimes when I go to work, I always wear long sleeves, but I still want my body to be nourished. What I have found is that the milk works really, really good for me. And it leaves my skin a little glossy, but not like I'm sweating glossy. Catch my drift? Okay. Right? And so and that's what I like. So even the body wash and gel, which is a part of the Refresh line as well, is also very light. So when you're bathing with it, when you pour it, you'll see it actually a little thinner coming out because it's just meant to make you feel warm and fuzzy and little nice, you know. And what I found about these here, they're a bit more like to give you intensity of nourishing it. Like it is infusing your cells with the goodness and richness. So it's going to be a little bit more thicker, a little more rich. So that's one of the, my word, the smell, guys. We'll come back to the smell. I wish I could, you know, send the smell through the internet and let you guys smell it, but we'll come back to that. New technology, right? We are trying. Okay. Thank you. So let's quickly go through the body gel, body wash, which is a gel here now, right? This is $8.80, right? And $10.40 retail, okay? And it has a clean rinsing feel. A lot of people or customers of yours may say, hey, I don't like body washes because after I'm done, I still feel like I have to still wash it off. This allows your customers to not feel that way when they're taking a shower. So this will be probably the better alternative for them. It's a 400 ml bottle and it takes a long while to finish as well. Very, very rich. All right. And this guy here, body milk. So this is like a lotion type of thing, right? So you put it on after you come out the shower and what have you, okay? Got you. I see everybody's talking over there. Right. So that is, and it leaves your skin very soft, hydrated, and almost like a cushion or a conditioned kind of way to feel. So it really takes care of taking care of those layers of epidermis that we have that we're working with. And as I said, it's lightweight. And the other thing that they've done with the Refresh line is that they've made it fast absorbing, very fast absorbing, and that's why it's thinner than the Nourish line. Okay, moving on to the Nourish line, right? So these guys, this is the is it Nourish line? Yes, Nourish line. Yes. So this right here is our body lotion, and it's about $10.95 right now, wholesale price. You know, and when you use it, you realize it's thicker. Okay, and I realize I'm a little short on time, so I'm gonna skip a little bit. All right, and this is the body wash, guys. If you like body washes and you like that, like a nice approach of richness and stuff on your body, very concentrated body wash, you have to try this guy. You have to, in my opinion. Okay, and it is mild, non-drying formula again, and it is help your skin. Now, want to spend a little bit of time on this guy, which is relatively new to the line. These are Travel to Go. Very, very good. I have folks when they come into my car, they'll seek this out and finish the product. It's cool, but it's good to travel with you, right? To have good lotion and thing with you. It's really good, and especially if you don't. Me, I don't like X brand when I'm around and what have you, so it's really good. And the other thing too, these are the good travel size as well. So many of us, the other line, the Body Series line, didn't really have this, and I really appreciate them enhancing it by adding this on. Right, and and this is really just the small version, nice pouch it comes in, and it has your cute little everyone that I kind of just talked about right here. Very cutie, Cutie Woody. Cutie Woody. And it's refillable bottles. That's another thing that I appreciate about this product here is because it's refillable. So after you use it, so you travel a lot, and you don't, like me, when I travel, I even use our products. I don't even use the hotel stuff because I want to take care of my body still, right? So what I like is a refillable case. And the other thing that I've noticed and I appreciate it, I know this is not part of PVBB stuff, but that it comes with it. Many times I would travel with products to go for the open meeting or for a grand opening, and it'll empty out because it starts pumping itself in my bag. Now you can just do that, and you're safe to travel with it. So if you're that kind of leader who want to take your products for display. Then the other thing, I briefly mentioned this guy, which was kind of like the first of the line, the complexion bar. This is very good to kind of even your complexion across and help your complexion. It comes with 3. I used 2 already. It's really good. Y'all should sniff it. This is one of the products that actually Camta promoted so much that I was like, all right, fine, I'll be with it. And when I did, I was like, it was so good. It make you feel bougie and nice, you know, high quality. So what happens is that the 3 actually comes in one thing and you have to cut it up. All right, now you don't have to cut it up if you're that kind of guy to bathe with a big block. Right? So that's no, it's mild, non-drying as well. But let me tell you guys this about the complexion bar. It cleans without leaving a residue on your skin. And they upgraded it and they added more honey fragrance to it. And it still has glycerin, which is very good for your skin. So guys, it's the best and the best and the best. I'm very excited to have this line. And I said, if you want to try out the other products of this line, if you want to try it all out because you're not too sure which to pick or whatever, I would highly recommend buying this bad boy, complete bundle, right? He is item number, I will give you the item number for him, 275298. Right now it's temporarily out of stock. I guess you can tell why, everybody loves it. Right, but definitely try it out, and I know you will be very impressed and proud of your products. I'll take it back to you. Thank you.
Yay! Good job, Chile. Awesome. I love the G&H line. It is, I mean, it really does so much when it really smells really, really awesome. So if you guys, don't have the G&H line, definitely take a second opinion and a second look and everything else and just pick it up. But the next person that I'm going to bring up today will be Trey. He will be doing the books. So let's give it up for Trey.
Go Trey! Go Trey!
Trey.
Start? Yeah, go ahead. All righty? Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Anyways, I'm reading The Magic of Thinking Big. I don't know if you guys have read this, but if you haven't, you should. And I feel like this book was really written for me because I feel like it speaks to me. And like some of the things it says in here, like there's one thing it says, I got my notes. I have a lot of them, but I know I only got a few minutes, so I'll be quick. Like excusitis. I don't even know if it's a word or not. But anyway, it's a disease of failures. I know we all got excuses for why we're late to everything, or whatever your excuses are and whatnot, and all that good stuff. But anyways, it's a disease of failures, and we should get rid of it ASAP. And also, what else did I have next? I have plenty more. I'm just losing myself right now. And there was a line in the book where it says, I felt sorry for myself because I had ragged shoes until I met a man who had no feet. And I've always felt like I can have more, where it's like, I'm like, I don't know, I need more clothes, I need a second car, or more money, or whatever it is. And it's just like there's always people a lot less fortunate than you are, especially during money. You see people sleeping on the bridge or whatever, and just be appreciative of whatever you have. And like a lot of things he says in his book is just like, I don't know, I've always felt you gotta be some kind of special person to make it in life. And it's like you can't just, work for it. It's like it's fate, you're either born to do it or you're not. And it tells you that, like, these people that are successful aren't like some kind of special breed. They just worked at whatever they want and they achieved what they want to because they believe in themselves. Because that's who, your number one motivator should always be. And all that good stuff. And I have one more. I have a few more notes. I'm not going to take up too much time. Fear is success, enemy number one. Indecision, postponement, fertilizes fear. Traditional thinking is person number one. Person interested in the creative. Never mind, that was the same. How you think determines how you act. How you act in turn determines how others react to you. Basically, how you carry yourself will go a long way as far as how someone, will approach you. Like if you're walking down the street sagging your pants and whatever, you just give yourself a bad image and you just seem disgusting and no one wants to approach you. But anyways, this is a really good book. I haven't finished reading it. I'm a slow reader, but it's really good. And I highly recommend you guys read it. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome sauce.
Thank you so much, Trey, for the book. That is an awesome book. I love that book. One of my favorites so far. But the next person that I'm going to bring up today for streaming will be DeAndre.
DeAndre!
Hey everybody, it's DeAndre. Proudly sponsored in the business by Baby Gadio. I smile when I say that name. He's a good guy. Up to Malik Porter, then up to Roger McKenzie, then up to Rodney Wilson, up to C. Way Wilson, up to Kenneth Drake and Andre Gonzalez, and up to our Sapphires going emerald in a big way, Compton and not able to left to Sunny and Shane. And today, I've been blessed with the opportunity to present streaming. So why should we stream? We should stream because it helps build personal belief. It helps clear your noggin sometimes. Sometimes you go through life and it's funny because you can tell when somebody's not motivated about like life because you just see them and they just show up and they just have this blank look on their face. But somebody that's in the business and somebody that streams, you can tell like that they're excited and ready to take on the next challenge.
Absolutely.
How should you stream? You can use a CD. Or, so of course, you can in your car, and of course, you can use this app called DSM. This app right here. When should you stream? Whenever you have free time, when you have some downtime. Me, I stream, like if I'm walking to class or if I'm just sitting in the cab or something, I'll throw in a stream and listen. Wherever you can. Okay, so this stream that I'm going to talk about today, it's by Paul Miller. He's a crown in the business, and guys is just awesome. The stream is USA 61. I'm guessing it's a really like classic stream because it says USA 61. So the message in the CD is called the Chinese Bamboo Tree, and it's by Paul Miller again. The message in the CD is basically talking about how nothing happens overnight, and how even with this business, he was telling us about how his struggles and his failures pushed him to like go to greater heights. And one of the things that he said that stuck with me, he said, every success in my business came through a roadblock. And that really stuck with me. Because if you listen to the stream, everything good that happened in his business, something really, like, not really bad, but something bad happened first. And then he got to that success. So today, I want to play a portion of that for you guys. But I'm going to fast forward to the part that I want you guys to hear. Yeah, you think I know how to work it. Okay. And so I'm going to just play this part for you guys.
33 people called between 12 and 1 and want to be personally sponsored by you. Wayne Martin just purchased the state of North Carolina. Which gets back to our Chinese bamboo tree. What is it? Chinese bamboo tree is grown by taking a seed and planting it. And the first year you fertilize it and you water it, and you don't see anything. The second year you fertilize it and you water it, and you don't see anything even come out of the ground. The third year, you fertilize it and you water it, and you don't see anything come out of the ground. The fourth year, you fertilize it and water it, and you see nothing come out of the ground. The fifth year, you fertilize it and water it, and you don't see anything come out of the ground. And then, all of a sudden, over a period of 6 weeks, it grows 90 feet straight up in the air. And I hope and I pray that this week.
All right, that was the little snippet. Definitely get the stream. Once again, it's USA 61, and it's called The Chinese Bamboo Tree by Paul Miller. And basically what he was saying is he was actually talking about an actual Chinese bamboo tree. You plant it the first year, it doesn't grow. The second,
you can come up if you want.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so the first year you plant it, you water it and fertilize it every single day. You don't see anything. The second year you do the same thing. You don't see anything. Third year you water it and fertilize it. So what I think of watering and fertilizing, I think of that streaming books, constantly with your plan, all that good stuff. Fourth year you still don't see anything. Fifth year you don't see anything, but within that fifth year, within a span of 6 weeks, it grows 90 feet. So it went from not even seeing it at all to growing 90 feet. So definitely listen to the stream and go Diamond.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, good stuff.
Yes, thanks for that, Tiandre. Thanks for the streaming. Streaming is definitely important. I love to listen to it on my downtime as well at work. You know, sometimes I'm just in my car listening to streaming. So it's really good, you know, just pretty much put my head back in the game when I'm just, you know, thinking about all type of, you know, craziness or what have you, whatever is going on, you know, around me. So just pretty much have me get that focused on, you know, exactly what my goal is and, you know, what I want to achieve in this business. So yeah, streaming is really awesome. So the next person that I'm going to bring up today for the system is Kenneth. Give Kenneth a big round of applause.
Go, Kenneth! Hey, Kenneth, are you talking?
We were having a private meeting.
Okay, got you. I know sometimes it was unnecessary. All right, have fun. We can hear you now.
Okay, congrats. We have a couple of people here who have not seen the plan yet, so they're probably wondering what all of this is about. Some of the terminology, you know, might seem a bit strange and all of that. And so basically what I was saying is that this is a product meeting, you know, and they just picked one line of products. There are many several lines, okay? But because we have so many products, we have to have a special meeting where we go over different parts of the business, okay? As if we're to bring all the products in here, this wouldn't be enough room to bring them in, okay? We'd have to use upstairs and downstairs, and that still wouldn't be big enough, okay? So then, and then you heard them talking about books. Well, what you read and who you hang out with will determine where you're going to be 5 years from now, okay? So we read successful books, how to improve yourself, okay? Not fiction. Okay, it's strictly self-improvement books because we're entrepreneurs, okay? And so we want to improve ourselves, better habits, how to interact with people, how to put people first before putting yourself first, okay? So those are the type of books that we read, okay? And so we spend 5 minutes every week sharing what we have read, and we all read the same book, okay? And then you hear them talking about streaming, but streaming used to be on cassettes. You remember cassettes? Okay, I remember cassettes. Okay, and then they went to CDs. Well, now it's on the phone. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a Kansas accent. So. Right? And another thing you will notice too is you're hearing a lot of different accents. Well, this is a global business. Okay, so there are people from all over the place. You understand? So it's global. Okay, as a matter of fact, if you go to one of our larger meetings, if you ask Daniel, he will tell you he saw all people from all different places. Okay, so it's extremely global. So that's why you're hearing all these accents. And so streaming is actually listening to the people who have made it big in the business on your phone. You Bluetooth it on your phone, okay? So who you listen to, what you read, and who you hang out with, and what products you use, that's what this meeting is about, okay? And then there's one last aspect to it, and that's gonna be the system. What is it that we do in the business? Okay, exactly what steps do we take? We take 4 simple steps. See, there's a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. He has a statement that he made. The larger your network is the larger your net worth. Okay, entrepreneurs network. People who have only jobs do not network. They just go to work and come home. Go to work. I'm not knocking anything. I did it for 32 years. Okay. All right. This is where this shows our 4 basics that you see up here on the screen. Show you how we identify your network, how we access it, and how we grow it. Okay, so that's what we mean by the system. Each one of these 4 topics I'm gonna go over real quickly can actually be 10 days of talking. Okay, but that's why we listen to the streams, because the streams are where the multi-millionaires have mastered it already. Okay, so I just wanted to give a little background there. Okay, it makes sense?
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. All right, okay, so the first thing we do is we want to make a list. Who all do you know? There are going to be 3 types of people that you know. The people who can come into your house and go into your fridge and take all your food out without asking you. All right? All right? And then you're going to have people who are acquaintances. They don't know where you live. You might not even know their names, but you see them all the time. Maybe the person who does your hair, you know, or something like that, okay? So that's an outer circle of people. All right, and that's and that can be larger than your the people that really know you, okay, friends and family. And then the third group of people are going to be those people that I'm watching the time because we got to shut this down soon. The third set of people are friends that you've never met, and that's 7 billion people. Okay, remember it's your network. Okay, like the owner of Facebook. Facebook, if it was a country, would be 2.1 billion. 5,000 join Facebook every hour. Of every person who joins Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg makes $60 to $100 every month. So he has identified a network, and that's why it's free for all of us to join it. Okay, so this is what BWW does. The multimillionaires that mentor us directly is that they teach us how to get our network back. Okay, so that's the first thing that we do. Then the second thing that we do is that we sit down and we check on that list who is interested in starting their own business. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's meant to be a nurse. Not everybody's meant to be an airplane pilot. Not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. Okay, so all we do is it takes 2 to 3 minutes, if it's a friend or family, to say, hey, listen, I just started a business. I'm very excited about it. I know that you wanted to get that new house. How serious are you about it? Let me show you the way how I'm going to do it within the next year or 2 years. Okay, it doesn't take a long time to do that. And then the third thing that we do is that we share the business plan. Okay, and that could take anywhere between 20 minutes to an hour and a half. And there are different formats. You can do it one-on-one. You could do it in a meeting setting. You could do it over the internet. You could do it with DVD, whatever format is appropriate at that time. Okay, does it make sense so far? It's pretty simple, right? All right, and then the next thing that we do is that we get people started. We could get them started either as a customer, because remember some people are not interested in becoming an entrepreneur, or we can get them started as a business partner. Okay, so these are the 4 steps that we do. We do them over and over and over. Okay, and it's very simple. And the more you do it, quite frankly, is the bigger your asset is gonna get. You know, I mean, there are people who make 100K every month. Yeah, just by accessing the network and growing it. Yeah, it's a lot easier than going to a job. You know, but you gotta be patient. It takes time. And the good thing about it is that there's a lot of mentorship, there's a lot of hand holding. So this is what we call the 4 basics. And with that, back to the host. It's picture within picture within picture. Go ahead, go ahead, Delisa.
All right, good job, Kenneth. Thank you so much for that. All right, so the next on the schedule is the activity report, and we're starting in Tallahassee.
Yeah, sure.
The activity report.
Yeah,
yeah. So we're definitely going to do the activity report. So since I'm actually standing here, I can actually just tell you.
Sure. Really, but go ahead.
I mean, it's something.
Large up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I think it was maybe a few weeks.
Jalissa.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you guys give us a quick one, okay?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I met a guy at a Chevron gas station, and he was a cashier, and he was pretty much just telling me, you know, his whole lifeline story and legal stuff or what have you. So we ended up getting in a conversation, a business conversation, and I did just, you know, briefly mention, you know what I do, and I promoted Celie Wilson, and luckily he was an engineer, and I was just telling him about her and, you know, how she, you know, is at FAMU, and, you know, just a little smidget. And then all of a sudden I get a text message, and he actually came to open meeting. I was like, well, I don't think I really invited him to open meeting yet, but someone contacted him as well. I believe it was in Rodney's.
Correct. His other leg.
Yeah, so Rodney Other Leg contacted him, and and pretty much met him up with you know, Rodney, and then he came to the open meeting, and, you know, he saw my name, and he was just absolutely excited. And I was just very interested, I was actually excited as well, and kind of puzzled. I'm like, well, how did he get? But anyway, yeah, just definitely just plant the seed, you know, wherever you go, because you never know who's going to, you know, who's going to see who or who's going to talk to who. So that's just kind of my spiel right now. So we'll just pretty much see
who's going to go where.
Yeah, who's going to go where, you know, someone, you know, just watch out. Just make sure you cover all your territory. So that's my 2 cents. So,
right. You want to go? Yeah, you want to go? Okay. All right, guys. So, hey guys, Celie Wilson again. Yeah, really sad about that there, Jalisa, but don't worry about it. Because she had planted such great seeds, this guy had glowing reviews of her. He's like, she told me about it. I was like, really? And he had known me so well. And I'm like, how you know me though? Right? And just because of the arts of promotion and what have you. So Jalisa's did a really good job all around planting seeds all over. I know she's going to reap fantastic crop wherever she goes. So that prospect was actually in Garon's organization. You're right, part of Rodney's other 50th leg or what have you, right? And so Garon out of Bahamas is doing list building, kind of exactly what Kenneth just talked about, is list building and making sure to reconnect. And it's only because I think Garon knew the guy from school that there was a close knit there. So Garon invited him to speak with Rodney. Rodney did a fantastic job of the napkin plan and promoted the open meeting that I actually happened to be showing the plan this past Tuesday. So it was a very good confluence of events. And what I kind of took from that is to make sure your team is big enough so regardless of who meets who, it's all in your organization. Winkai to Rodney Wilson over there, because it didn't really matter to him who it did, not really, you know, because of course Jalisa is a part of Roderick's organization, which is a part of his team as well. So just make sure your team is big enough so that it doesn't matter where you go, you know, you're like Ganesh Shinoy or you know, all of these diamonds who have legs all over, you know, doing great things. We're really good. We're doing some good work in Jonathan's organization with Miss Powell, Stacy and Miss Powell getting back into the swing of things after the hurricane. Miss Powell was actually an emergency responder, so she spent a lot of work in the field. So she was really tired from that, and she's doing her master's and doing a full-time job as well. So she's kind of getting back into the swing of things. So we're still doing great things there, continuing to do things. Arlington, actually, for Jaleesa's business, is still in it. We're very excited about what we do. It's just due to scheduling conflicts that kind of causes him to not be at all the events, but he is very hungry for this thing. Very, very hungry for this thing. Personal business, Destiny, Joseph, and I should remember the other names. Kentura, all of those guys I'm doing list building with, and I'm showing plans in their business. And then the other thing too, we're working to do a grand opening and a home team for a young lady by the name of Ty in Steve's business, who's a part of Aaron and Shaquila's team, part of Virginia King team, Beatty Gadio up the whole LOS there. So that's another good works that is happening there. So we're all in a lot of parts just getting this thing done. The hurricane made everything more exciting, but now we're back into this thing, I think, getting our personal momentum back. And very excited by the growth that everybody is seeing. I think Roderick is in Jacksonville, is he? Right now, actually. So that's why he's not at Pase physically. So he's there working with the team over there. Rodney is gallivanting in Atlanta, I think, coming back from a school-related conference. And so very excited for what he's doing. And of course, he's collecting a lot of names there. So, and I was working on his behalf for the other legs there too for him. So very excited by everything that's going on. Okay, now I'll take it back to anybody else in Tally, or I know I see Rodney online. So if Rodney, you want to chime in as well, you can. But I'm done there. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Anybody here? All right. Okay. So we just want to quickly introduce Daniel, and then we'll bring up Campton. So Daniel, come up and introduce yourself.
All right, go Daniel. Go Daniel.
Just say quickly why you're excited about the business. You know? Come closer.
All right, hey everybody, my name is Daniel Malone, and I was sponsored by Kenneth Drayton. When I first got into the business, when I first heard about it, I was a little skeptical, but he seen me in Barnes and Nobles, so I was in the habit section. I was skimming through a few books, and then when he first came up to me, he said him and his wife started their own business, and I just always been interested in starting my own business and being able to work for myself. So because I don't like the job that I'm at, I don't like waking up every morning going to work for somebody else. So when he showed me the plan, I had he was talking about Robert Kiyosaki. I had read a couple books of him, like Rich Dad Poor Dad and some other books. So and it just really interested me, and when I seen something like this, an opportunity like this, I knew I had to take it. So yeah, and then ever since then, we just been good friends. So hopefully I can excel in this business and do something great.
Awesome. All right, anybody else new? All right, so let me bring up Campton.
All right, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Good. Glad to have you guys back after a couple of weeks of different storms and BBS and all that stuff. We didn't do Pase for a couple of weeks, you know. But I'd like to say congratulations to all the presenters. Jalisa did an awesome host, and give her a round of applause.
Oh yeah, good Jalisa.
And C-Level products as usual is exciting. Yeah. All right. And we have Trey on the book. Trey, awesome. Yep. Trey, DeAndre, man, Freeman. And we have, as usual, Kenneth, Big K on the system. Good training. We're very proud of all you guys and all the new people. Congratulations on getting started, and welcome to the team. Activity levels. I traveled back and forth, so I was here the last couple of days. I got 5 contacts, 3 appointments, 3 plans I showed, sponsor 2. All right.
Nice.
there's a lot of people out here looking. Follow if you want to find the right people. Follow up. It's very easy. At my follow up for both follow ups, like anything stop you from getting started. No, the guy put his credit card out right there, got registered. You know, and so that, but it all comes from the contact to the plan, everything, the whole process. But function is coming up. Function is coming up. We need to get the numbers up because, like I said, the rising tide raises up. When you hear the story of this couple, I know Kenneth got a little insight into that. You know, Sanjeev was talking about some of the different legs. You know, when you hear how the legs started, or how they have developed and become platinum, you can show that you can. And it's also going to motivate a lot of people. So all of us, if you don't have new people there, you're actually doing the service to yourself. Make sure you get out there, talk to everybody, get them coming out to the function. All right. Today is Saturday. We're doing the Pase today. I spoke with Sile Kenneth. I spoke with Rod last night. He stopped over here, and he had some nice food that my wife cooked. You know, he said, miss you guys here, but the food was very delicious.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right.
Well, he took the time and he drove down here, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
So, the food is always on the pot of the stove, you know? You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You know, met with Sanjeev Sahai a couple of nights ago. Actually, it was Tuesday night. Got some more nuggets from him. Again, he spoke about the numbers 668, which is 20. Sponsor 20 legs wide. You'll find 9 solid legs to work with. That's going to set you up for your Ruby and eventually find 6 working legs to go diamond. Also, he said 3 to 5 plans for each leg, but not for the same person. You want to do it in depth. By the time you meet 5 things, and for each step that you go down, the quality of the people should be getting better. You know, so that's one of the criteria, the things that you should be looking for. In addition to that, he spoke with Kenneth, and I asked him that, you know, if he's going to come out for the team, and he also put some numbers about when he's going to come out to you guys. Also, he mentioned about the second week and fourth week night out. Even if it's one person that you have coming out to that night out, we need to do it because it creates excitement, it creates pull. Those people that are there in the meeting that did not qualify, for the second week, they're going to want to qualify for the fourth week. But the criteria that I spoke with Rod, criteria that we're going to put on the second week night out is for people who have guests in the open meeting. That would be a qualification. And for the fourth week night out, for people who for volume, who are doing volume. Okay. Also, for the Pase meeting here, we're doing this is what, the third week in a month. It's the third week, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do the first week, and the third week will be Saturdays. The second and the fourth week will be Sundays. Now, I heard some concerns about people going out of town and doing building business. Great, don't stop. Continue to go out of town. But the team that you're working with at that block of time, like in Jacksonville, if I or Rodney or Celie or even Roderick is going out here, they have the team plug it into the team meeting. There should not be any excuse that they should not be on the Pase meeting on that Saturday. And also, better yet, if you're not scheduled anything to go out to town Saturday, you can do that. You can go the first week in Saturday. I mean, the second and the fourth week, because that's a Sunday Pase meeting. So they can do the out of town business on the second and the fourth week. Okay, and so Saturday is the first and the third week of Pase meeting. Make sure y'all got the tickets for the function, or hotels and everything set up, and you know, because there's going to be a lot of people there. I think that's pretty much it for now. For the Pase, and looking forward to seeing you guys down in the function soon. All right. All right.
Bye. All right.
See ya.